Teacher knowledge and behavior is the component of the model that focuses on teachers' knowledge of students and content and on their expertise in classroom management and pedagogy. Teacher behavior is the element of teacher knowledge and behavior that encompasses classroom management and pedagogy. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. In this lesson, middle school students identify and discuss the parts of an airplane. The instructor gains the attention of his students, informs them of the lesson objectives, and previews the different stages of the activity. The teacher demonstrates content management, an element of classroom management, in his ability to manage a brief presentation of the lesson.
The worksheet that's coming out has a picture of the airplane on it. Okay? That airplane you're going to see on the internet comes from NASA. It's a curriculum that they show the parts of the airplane. We're going to show the parts of the airplane. When we pick a part, I'm going to give the pointer to one person to go up and they'll pick a part of the airplane. When you're done, when you pick the part of the airplane, Zaid will double click it and we'll find out what it is. I want you to take your colored pencil and color it and put the name on it. Then we'll read and find out what that piece of machinery does. We will go over 6 parts of the airplane. When we are done, we will be going out to the airport. At the airport, they will have a plane backed out. We will look at the parts of those planes. And we will also look on the inside of the airplane. Now, some of the parts of the inside we had on the Cessna CD-ROM yesterday, right? In fact, I'm going to go over that with you when we're done with the parts of the airplane here. We'll see how well you remember some of those parts. We'll also use your planes that you made yesterday. The styrofoam airplane, we're going to use to see if you know where these parts are located.
The teacher displays different fuselage designs from an internet site. The teacher demonstrates an element of pedagogy in his selection of instructional resources. The introduction of a website that contains accurate and appropriate information supports the student's active exploration of science.
Okay, notice the design of a World War II twin-engine bomber. Okay, notice how big it is and how long. Let's try the 4-engine transport. It's a little what?
Bigger, smaller.
Okay, click back to the World War II one. Okay, notice, now click to the next one. Not too much difference, is there?
On the head there's a point on this one.
Yeah, this one is not as pointed. Go to the next one, single engine. Okay, this is a single engine bomber that they would have had in World War II.
The instructor briefly reviews the different parts of an airplane. This is an example of classroom management, part of content management, that highlights the instructor's management of review sessions. The review sessions are designed to promote student accountability.
When you get on the simulator, you'll be using a little bit of rudder. You'll be using, what's this? Okay, and it causes us to do what?
Up and down.
Pitch, good. Goes up and down, because you're going to use that. When we first get you on the simulator to get up off the ground, you're going to have to use that yoke to get the plane up off the ground. You're going to use these. What are those?
Ailerons.
The ailerons. To do what? Who knows? Jason. To roll that plane or bank it or turn it. You can call it any one of those 3.
Pedagogy is further exemplified in the way the instructor builds his students' fundamental understandings of science. The teacher is able to translate difficult content into terms more accessible to learners through the use of analogies and demonstrations. The teacher also fosters a deep understanding of the topic by relating formal scientific concepts to the student's individual knowledge and prior experience.
One thing that you'll find out that every person that's on an airplane will tell you, you probably will fly the airplane with 2 fingers. Don't grab it like a car. An airplane is not a car. And you know, we're turning the steering wheel. No, you barely touch it. It's just 2 fingers. Because if you're grabbing it like this, that plane's going to be going all over the place.
The teacher displays an element of pedagogy by providing the students with a wide range of instructional resources, including an expert aviator. In this case, an experienced pilot talks to the students about the functions of different parts of the airplane. The pilot also supports student understanding by asking the students questions about what they have learned in class.
So which way would the plane turn? It would turn this way because this acts as a kind of a brake, and that one will speed and have more lift and it'll follow around. Okay? So when I turn this one down, look what happens to the other one. It turns up. So which way would we be turning now? That direction. So what happens is this divider allows it to have control, and then your flap also gives you lift, right? It also slows you down and allows you to fly at a slower airspeed.
A student is guiding her peers through the process of initiating a simulated flight. This learning experience simulates interest in science and technology and elicits sustained participation in the activity. Encouraging this kind of student engagement in learning demonstrates an element of pedagogy.
And you go to Create Flight.
Okay? Now watch.
And then select Aircraft. And it's on the Cessna Skylane. And then you go to Select Airport. And you select Eppley Airfield and hit OK. And then you select Weather. And make sure it's just nice weather. And then you hit OK. And then you select the time of day. Make sure it's during the day so it's not dark. And hit OK. And then to get out, you just hit alright, OK, and then you can start flying.